was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Good morning. It's 4 a.m. and a little bit foggy on Wednesday, December 1st. Here are today's top headlines. The U.S. Supreme Court getting ready to hear oral arguments for the most high-profile abortion case in decades, the potential impact of the eventual ruling.
And the world on edge as more cases of the Omicron variant are confirmed. The new requirements travelers entering the U.S. may face very soon.
And a brazen robbery caught on camera. Thieves target a local mother pushing her baby in a stroller. The early edition of the Ktla 5 Morning News starts now. Good morning. I'm Eric Spielman in for Chris Schabel. Welcome to the early edition of the Ktla Morning News.
And I'm Lynette Romero, in today for Megan Henderson. I feel like I haven't seen you in a minute.
I know, this is how we catch up.
You got a new haircut. You look great.
Oh, thank you so much. You look great, too. It's a mutual admiration society. We're happy to be here.
It's been a long time. We kind of pass each other in the hallways, but it's good to sit down and chat with you a little bit here. We, of course, are going to talk with Ginger about the traffic, but first we're going to go.
Looks like Henry got a haircut,
Henry,
too.
you got a haircut.
You know, maybe I just actually did something with it this morning.
Looking good.
Oh,
You look
thank
great.
you. Great to see you guys. And it looks like we have some low clouds, some fog out there this morning. So that will be a little bit different feature than what we've seen over the past couple of mornings. So that bodes well for at least a very comfortable morning. We are going to get warm, though. The afternoon looks like today's going to be that warmest day. We've been touting this Wednesday as that day that temperatures are going to pop a little bit with the offshore flow. So despite some patchy cloud coverage and some fog, we will see the offshore flow increase a little bit towards the early morning hours, Ginger. As a result, we do have some windy conditions in some spots and warmer today. Look at that, mid-80s for the Inland Empire. I'll have more in a few minutes. We'll send it over to you for now.
So that's good to know. I was going to put my poinsettias out, and now I'm afraid to, because if it's going to be so hot, this is not the day to do it. So I appreciate your information, Henry. Good morning to you guys. Let's make sure you know all about your drive this morning. We saw that camera from LAX where, of course, it does look like it's socked in, but not nearly as bad as what we saw yesterday. What a relief. 215 southbound side, so right at the 10. They have the connector road to the 10 East closed. They have all the main lines shut down as well, and that's because we're talking about a pretty serious crash where one car is now facing the wrong way and the possibility of injuries. Already some stuff happening, right? Moving into Orange County, where we're not seeing that thick, heavy fog like what we saw yesterday. Again, a huge relief, but there are still some areas where it's socked in, so you do have to be careful. Otherwise, we're looking at a nice ride. And let's see. There is, of course, some construction taking place for our friends traveling around on long stretches of the 405 through HB. But for now, their drive's still looking really good, and they're pretty good about making sure all that information is out there. We'll watch all these things for everybody on a Wednesday. I'll send it back to you, too.
And we are following breaking news. The nearly 3-hour barricade at Yev's Jewelry and Loan Store in West Hollywood is over, but the suspect who broke into the shop got away. It happened just after midnight. LA County Sheriff's deputies arrived to the scene and asked the suspect to surrender. But when he did not come out, deputies set up a perimeter, and then they also shut down Santa Monica Boulevard. About 3 hours later, deputies made entry, but the suspect was nowhere to be found. It's unclear if anything was taken from that business.
The Biden administration is expected to announce as early as today new travel restrictions involving the coronavirus variant Omicron. It's already affecting international travel. At least 70 countries have imposed restrictions. Japan has asked international airlines to stop taking new reservations for all flights to Japan until the end of this month. Israel's health minister said there are indications that people who received a vaccine booster are, quote, protected against the Omicron variant. So that is some good news. The CDC is recommending that all passengers should still get a coronavirus test 3 to 5 days following